Hello everyone, welcome back to All Fun Quizzes. Today's challenge is a creation story quiz. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing our video. To everyone subscribed, thank you for supporting All Fun Quizzes. Let's play and have fun. What was created on the first day? Light. What did God call the light? Day. What did God call the darkness? Night. What was created on the second day? Sky. What did God separate with the sky? Waters above and below. On which day did God create dry land? Day 3. What appeared when God gathered the waters? Dry land. What did God call the dry land? Earth. What did God call the gathered waters? Sea. What did God create on the land? Plants. What types of plants did God create? Trees with fruit. What was created on the fourth day? Sun, moon, stars. What lights were created to rule day and night? Sun and moon. Why were the sun, moon, and stars made? To guide time. What was created on the fifth day? Fish and birds. Where did the fish live? In water. What filled the skies on day 5? Birds. What did God command fish and birds to do? Be fruitful and multiply. What was created on the sixth day? Animals and humans. Which animals were created on day 6? Land animals. What types of land animals did God create? Wild and tame. Who was the first human God created? Adam. In whose image was Adam created? God's. What material was Adam made from? Dust of the ground. What did God breathe into Adam? Breath of life. What did Adam become after receiving breath? A living being. Where did God place Adam? Garden of Eden. What was in the middle of the garden? Tree of life and tree of knowledge. What river watered Eden? A river that split into 4. Which river flowed through Ethiopia? Gihon. What was Adam's job in the garden? Tend and keep it. What command did God give Adam? Do not eat from the tree of knowledge. What happens if someone eats from the forbidden tree? They die. Why did God say it was not good? Adam was alone. What did God do to help Adam? Made a woman. How did God create the woman? From Adam's rib. What was the woman's name? Eve. What does the name Eve mean? Giver of life. Who named the animals? Adam. How many days did God take to create the world? 6. What did God do on the seventh day? Rested. What did God call the seventh day? Holy. Why did God rest on the seventh day? His work was done. What did God see about everything He made? It was very good. What did God create first, light or plants? Light. What was the last thing God created? Humans. What was special about humans? They were in God's image. What filled the sky during the day? Sun. What did God create to mark seasons and years? Sun, moon, and stars. How many rivers came from Eden? 4. What was one of the rivers from Eden? Tigris. Which tree was forbidden? Tree of knowledge of good and evil. What animal did Adam name first? Bible doesn't say. Who helped Adam in the garden? Eve. What did God use to create the heavens and earth? His word. What did God say after each day? It was good. How did God create everything? Spoke it into existence. What covered the earth before creation? Darkness. What moved over the waters in the beginning? God's Spirit. Who created everything in the beginning? God. Please share your score in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and pick your next challenge.